Good evening, everyone. My name is Brian D. Garanad. I'm going to plot the nav 213 Aplan 1A. So we have our tools here. We have the chart, compass divider, and the triangle ruler. So at the scenario description here, the statement says that at 14:30 hours, the vessel is at the vicinity of the southern part of Panay Island, with a rising tide in a course of 278 degrees through bearing. Speed 10 knots. The OOW observed two lighthouses at the same time. The Libertad lighthouse bears 90 degrees related, while the Pusho Point lighthouse bears 30 degrees related. After 40 minutes, Pusho lighthouse bears 60 degrees true, distance 3.2 nautical miles, and the OOW altered the course to 16 degrees true bearing by 10 knots. At the 5400, Nasong Point Lighthouse bears 30 degrees related. After 30 minutes, Nasong Point Lighthouse bears 90 degrees related. So, just wait for a moment. By the way, that is not related. That is relative. So, as again, we have our, I'm going to summarize only. We have 30 relative degrees and also 90 relative and so on. So at point of discuss, it is not a related, it is a relative. I'm so sorry. So again, stay update. I'm going to plot right now. So first, we need to write the speed of this vessel at the 14:30. The vessel is the 278 degrees true by 10 knots. And we have here in the land La Libertad. It has a 90 degrees relative. Since we cannot compute this, we cannot plot this kind of bearing because it is relative. So we're going to plus the 278 degrees true, and we have 8 degrees true bearing. And next will be the push point. We have the 30 degrees relative plus 278 degrees true is equal to 308 degrees true. Now we are going to do is to go to our chart right here, navigational chart, and plot this 2-point lighthouse. So the first lighthouse we're going to plot is the Libertad. Libertad is right here. This one is the Libertad right here. As it says that La Libertad has 8 degrees true. So right now we have the true bearing of the La Libertad, which is 8 degrees true. So we have 8 degrees true. We're going to La Libertad. Sorry. La Libertad right here. So we're going to make line of position, this one. Next will be the Pusho Point lighthouse. The Pusho Point lighthouse is located right here. So this is a Pusho, and it is about 308 degrees true. 308 degrees true. 308, 308, right here, 308 degrees to through bearing. We're going to push up point lighthouse. It's right here, right here. So next is, now we're going to drag it down to get the perfect line of position. So we're going to put here a line of position. Then, so the first one is, we have Libertad of about 8 degrees through, and this one will be the push-up point. Push-up point is about 308 degrees through. Now here we can now locate the 278 through bearing of our ship. So right now this is a 278, and then we're going to slide it down right here. Going to have the fixed position, and we're going to put a line of position. This is a 278 degrees through by 10 knots. So this part will be our cross bearing. So we have here a fixed position. This one by 1430. And also this is our course line, 278 degrees through bearing, then 1430. So, and then next is we have to determine the coordinates of the 1430. This is the fixed position, so we have to get the longitude of the latitude of the fixed position at the 1430. So all we need to do is this one, so we have right now the 45 degrees, 45 minutes. So 45, 44, 43, 42, 42. So we have 42.2, 0.3, 0.4. It is about 42.9, and that is the latitude. So 42 degrees and 11 degrees and 42.9. Also we have our longitude here, so 102 degrees and 54.5 degrees, 54.5 minutes. So next here we have our, after 40 minutes, push lighthouse bears 60 degrees through distance with 3.2 nautical miles, and the OOW altered the course of to 16 degrees through by 10 knots. First, we need to look at our push lighthouse is right here, right? Push point lighthouse. It's about 60 degrees through. The 60 degrees through is about right here. So right here, we're going to put down the line of position, the push point lighthouse. So we are going to make a line of position right here. Line of position. Then next, since we have our scaling here, in order for us to get the distance, the nautical mass, are we going to count here? So we have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So we have our nautical miles is equivalent of 3.2 nautical miles. And again, will be the 1, 2, 3.2. So this is because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm going to scale 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.2. Right here. This will be our 3.2 nautical miles and put here in the push point lighthouse mark, and we are going to give this a move. Okay. Right here. Then this part will be our push point. By 60 degrees through of 3.2 nautical miles. That one. But then the OOW alter the course to 16 degrees by 10 knots. I got the same speed. We got the same speed of 16 degrees through by 10 knots. So we're going to have the 60 degrees through bearing. Make sure to have the perfect line. 16, okay. Okay, 16. And then make the line of position and we'll name it as course of 16 degrees through speed of by 10 knots. And the next thing is, and 15400 hours, the Nason Point Lighthouse bears 30 degrees relative to that ship's bearing. Since the Nason Point Lighthouse is about 30 degrees relative. So our ship course is about 16 degrees through. So 30 plus 16 is equal to 46 degrees through. Now, since we get the Nason Point Lighthouse with us 46 degrees through, then we need to plot the line of position of the Nason Point Lighthouse. And here's our 46 degrees through, and locate the Nason Point Lighthouse. So we have here the Nason Point Lighthouse right here. So we're going to down until we reach the Nason Point, and then we make the line of position. 46 line of position right now. And the line of position is, we'll name it as Nason Point Lighthouse, about of 5400s and a 46 degrees through. And the last thing we need to do is to plot the Nasong Point Lighthouse after 30 minutes. So this will be the course after 30 minutes. And it has a 30 degrees relative, so still Nasong Point Lighthouse is equal to 30 degrees. No. 90 degrees relative plus 16 degrees true is equal to 90 plus 16 is equal to 106 rather degrees relative. So this will be the course that we are going to plot. So find the 106 degrees true. So 106 right here. 106. So bring your course into the Nasong Point Lighthouse. So we're going to up. So bring here into the Nasong Point Lighthouse. So right here, we're going to name as, we're going to make a line of position in Nasong Point Lighthouse. Nasong Point Lighthouse of 16 24 hours of 106 degrees true. This will be our line of position of light, Nasong Point Lighthouse. The true bearing is 106 degrees relative. This will be our line of position, Nasong Point Lighthouse at 16:24 hours. And now we need to focus the 1510. So the 1510 is now right here. This will be our 1510. This will be our fix. Fix 1510. Fix 1510. And now we need to have to get the fixed position of the longitude of the latitude of the 1510. So fixed position of the 1510. So we have right here. So we have right here. This is the 1510. It's about to 11 degrees and 44.2. And for the longitude is we got right here. We got right here 1510. degrees, and we have right here 45, 47, 48, 28 minutes. Now we need to plot the dead reckoning of the 1524 and 1554. So the 1554 is the lasting point is right here. So we need to make sure is the distance runs after 44 minutes. So we have here is 15:10, 15:10, 15:54, 15:54 and 15:10. So we have going to minus 15:54 minus 15:10. So we have 44 minutes. So 44 minutes is divide 60 is equal to 0.73 hours. So the distance of this is the 73 hours point here to there. And then 0.733 is we're going to times our speed knots. So we have the speed knots here. We have the 10 knots. We need to latitude scaling right here, 7.3. So you have here 11 degrees. So you need to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But since 0.3, 2.2, so 0.3, between right here. So we have so we need to plot our location here. It is right here. No, it is right here. And the fixed position is right here. And this will be our 7.3 nautical miles. So next, so we need to plot the course located the DR position at the 15:54 hours at the Nason point. So we need to plot the dead reckoning right here. This will be our location of dead reckoning at 15:54. It is the we have a scaling of 5 nautical miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have here the line of our fixed position. Since we got the 15:54 for the Nasong Point, since we got the 15:54 hours of the Nasong Point lighthouse, we got the 46 degrees true. So 46 degrees true. Going to plot again. So right here. Or 6 degrees true, and bring your roller right here and going to up, and then we need to put a line right here, so we have the fixed position right here. So we name it as R fix 16:24 hours. And lastly, the thing we need to do is to locate the coordinates of running fixed position of 16:24 and the latitude of the longitude. First is the latitude. I'm going to first. It's about 11 degrees and 55, 55, 50, 55, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, about 11 degrees and 54.7 right here. And now for our longitude is we need to use our triangle ruler and then locate this 1624 running fixed position. This would be the one, and then we have a 121 degrees. So we have our 121 degrees and 50 minutes. That will be our longitude. This will be our plotted chart. And I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.